Hey y'all, it's Genesis again. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday evening. Let's hop into some energy and see what you got shaking, baking. I hope everybody's doing great. Alright, we got conjunction, a union, merging, a coming together. Maybe a new partnership, maybe new friendships, maybe a real union. I said real, you know what I meant, right? Like, not like the reunion. Yeah, you know what? I meant what I said. Maybe the unions in your past weren't real. Maybe that's why they're in the past. We can talk about it now, we can talk about it later. Whatever. Anywho, we got the third house. Early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind, and communication. So maybe somebody's going to talk. Maybe this is about stuff you learned about whenever you were a kid. Maybe it's about deprogramming yourself. Maybe it's about meeting new people who can help you do that. I don't know, but I bet we find out. Or we just talk some more about what the other cards say. I don't know. We'll see. Water. So you could be a water sign. Somebody else could be a water sign. This could do about spirituality, emotions, intuition, compassion. Are you compassionate? Are you diving deeper in your emotions? Are you expressing them more openly? Maybe with people that you know or people that you're coming together with. This really could do with you learning a lot of things and learning new things. Anything else out of this deck? I don't guess so, guys. Alright, what do we got here? Reachy. So, a union, merging, coming together. Kids could be going to school. You could be going back to school. Are you feeling somebody in their fields? Are you in your fields? Is somebody you're dealing with in your fields? Somebody you're in a union with or wants to be in a union with? We have root chakra. Oh, what are these two? I'll take those. Gratitude. I'm thankful for the things, for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Absolutely. I always give gratitude for things in advance. I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for everything I have now because I can remember when I didn't have it. And I'm also thankful for the things that I know are coming in. Things I don't know that are coming in. I just know it's going to continue to be good. It can't get any worse than what I've had before. So I know it's only going to go up and continue to go up. So I'm grateful for it all day, every day. We got root chakra. The frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies and as well in the physical world. All right. This has to do with, security, passion, love, desire, stability, house. Okay, so you're learning about a lot of things. Then we got magic. The root chakra is number 1. So number 1 can be important. 1, 3, 1 can be important because on the magic card, the number 3 is there. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move towards possibilities and experiences or expressions that are as grand and as profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. Read that one more time because that just made me so happy. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move forward, to move towards possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. As grand and as profound as we can imagine. So our imagination is the only limits that can keep it from coming. We are the only things that set the limits. Our mind is the only thing that sets the limits on what is possible. All that is required is our belief in our manifestation. So all we have to do is believe that we can manifest it. Believe it. Feel it. Dream it. It has to be a thought before it's a thing. So think it, see it, and then it becomes so. Anywho, back to you, Scott. And that has to do with stuff with our root chakra, which has to do with our passions, our desires, stuff here on the physical plane, whether it be that nice new car we want, that, I don't know what nice cars are. The ones that run work for me, I'm not really picky. I don't know. Teslas, Maybachs, I don't know. Things that cost a lot of money because that's what people of this world like, I guess. I don't know. That's not a whole me thing, though. See, I just want a hammock. I'm just gonna get a hammock. And I'm good. Like, a hammock and bills paid, and I'm great. Chocolate milk and coconut rum sometimes. I don't know. Anywho. Yeah. Maybe you guys are unblocking your root chakra. Maybe you're learning to do that. Maybe that's something that you are learning, because we are learning stuff. You're learning things, and we could say early learning. If you're early in your spiritual development, maybe these are things that you're learning about how the energy flows and stuff, and you're learning to unblock those things, showing gratitude for everything that you have here on the physical and in the spiritual plane. I don't feel like these are the cards we need to go to, but I feel like they're the cards I got here. So this is about manifesting and magic, removing the limits, not having a lack mindset, knowing that we really can create our own reality. With one of my clients, I've been working with for a couple of weeks. Let's take more than that. It's been about a month I've been working with her. And we've been working through some hard times in her life and just trying to get her realigned properly at thinking in a way that's productive, and starting to see the little miracles and that happen every day. Because really that's how faith starts. I mean, Neville Goddard, the faith will come later. That thing he says in one of his lectures. So I had no faith, and then I started seeing the little miracles, and every day, the little miracles that happened, and my faith grew and grew and grew and grew. Right? The faith really does come later, and it does grow, and it expands, and in doing that, then you can manifest and get bigger things, because you know that you really, like, if you just think it can show up. And I didn't know that wasn't like a thing. Like, as I've stepped into this spiritual journey, I became more aware of how a lot of things work, how everything works. I don't know how all of it works, but I'm more aware of it. It's more on physical things, to tell you the truth, with just living the life I want to live. And it's not like, oh, I want the finest things and I want this and that. It's just, I just want to be comfortable and, spend time with my kids, not have to work a regular 9 to 5. I don't want somebody telling me when I got to be somewhere. I have a hard time keeping just regular appointments that I need to go to, because of that. I just don't want to be told when I have to be somewhere and what I have to be doing at a certain time. Why do I have to be somewhere for 8 hours when I'm only going to do, like, I can have all that work done in 2. Like, it's ridiculous. Y'all are not managing your costs well at all. But anyway, when I started realizing that everything just changed. Everything has changed. I don't know where I was going with that, but my client, she's starting to see things. Little changes are happening in her life, right? And I talk to her a couple times a day, just to see how her day's going. She's made this new move, and she's got this wonderful house, and she cleansed it. And I talked her through the cleansing thing, talked her all this in prayer. Her husband doesn't believe in a lot of things that she does, and I don't know if she believes in it all the way, but now that we've been spending so much time together and talking so much, she believes in a lot of things and sees how the power of prayer has worked in her life, because that's my answer. That's my go-to for everything. Pray about it. Pray bold prayers, and how, like, just controlling the energy and the frequency of you and how you can uplift those around you. Her and her husband's relationship has really turned up. It's doing so much better. Her daughter, who is autistic like my son, she's really focused on the energy in the house, and keeping the house in a good frequency and keeping it cleansed and keeping the negativity away, and speaking life into her child and speaking life into her relationship, because that's a beautiful thing, and it really, really works. And about finding jobs, in interviews, and she consults with me about things, and I read for her and I tell her things, and she's like, "You're just always so positive. It doesn't matter how I am at some point." I'm like, it's you, you're doing it. She's doing it. I'm like, you are the one who's doing it. You're the one who's doing the work. You're the one who's praying. You're the one who's building your relationship with God. That dialogue, that prayer is not a list. It's not a, dear God, give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that. I want this. Prayer is a dialogue. It is, it is steady communication with Most High, and it's learning to decipher the language that He uses. Sometimes He can speak to you, yeah, absolutely. Sometimes He can come to you in dreams, absolutely. Sometimes it's in song lyrics. Sometimes it's in certain ways that you keep hearing repetitive phrases. Sometimes it's in really random ways. Sometimes it's when the blessings do come in, and you gotta be grateful for it, and just be grateful for all of it. I don't know. She's seeing the miracles. She's seeing changes, and I don't know. It's wonderful to see it in other people as well. I'm just glad I can help get her there. Anywho, while we're talking about that, if y'all want a private reading, there's an email in the description box. Yeah, why would you want that? I can't even talk. In the description box. Just get a hold of me. We can work something out. We can talk about it. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Because that's my job. I'm an ascension coach. I'm a soul coach. I am a tarot reader as well. So fancy that. We can look at some cards. I can tell you what the pictures mean. Yeah, everybody loves that. Anywho, back to this. I digress. Alright. You gotta give something time. And the answer, no, in reverse. So, yes. And give it time. And we got vacation. So, you will be traveling soon. I've been getting that message a lot for people. Somebody's traveling. I do get a lot of abroad traveling. That's what, I think some of you guys, the collective, I don't know if you guys are going to be going, like, I keep seeing, like, tropical stuff. So, I'm thinking, like, Costa Rica. I'm thinking like Belize. I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe Mexico. I'm not for sure. I just see beautiful beaches and a wonderful time. Some of the accommodations that I'm seeing though, like they're not the best, but they're not like, it's not bad. Like I'd be perfectly okay with it, like with a little straw hut on a beach and a solar shower. So down for that, you know? Cycles. Fate, karma, something ending and something beginning. And there's someone else. There's that, guys. So, looks like some of this is going into a relationship because that fell out. You need to give something time. The answer is yes. It just needs time. So, it needs a gestation period. So something, just like, it's something you're manifesting. It's something you're working on. A gestation period. It's just the time that the universe needs to move the stuff around. To get the things woven correctly. To get the pieces where they need to be so that everything can play out the way that it's supposed to. Alright, so there is going to be a vacation, whatever. You will be with your person, but your person has somebody else. There's somebody in the middle. Someone's trying to sabotage this. This does not necessarily mean like a third party relationship, like a romantic partner. It just means that there's somebody in between this. Somebody doesn't like this. This could be a mom, a sister, a friend. Somebody who benefits from your person who does not want you to come into the picture because you will take away from their attention. Whatever attention they get from your person, maybe whatever financial, blessings they get from your person does something for them, shows up for them, gives, whatever, and in whatever way, shape, and form, what I'm saying, comes over for Sunday dinner. Maybe they'll be worried that they won't be there for Sunday dinner. Maybe buys them groceries, maybe helps them with bills. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner, but it very well could be. But it's okay, because fate's here. These cycles, fate is on here. So fate, a destined event. Something is playing out just the way it's supposed to. And it takes time. It takes divine timing. Because the divine does work things out just the way that they're meant to be. At the time they're supposed to happen. It's never wrong. It's always right. Exactly when it's supposed to be. So there's some cycles ending and something new's beginning. Karma's being paid. So maybe this is a karmic relationship, or I don't know. Or maybe you having to wait as a karmic debt that you have to pay. I'm not for sure. Or maybe it's just a gestation period for you. And this is just a cycle that has to close out. It's not always karmic debt and karmic people and bad stuff. Maybe you just met somebody and they just happen to be with somebody else, so the relationship can't go any farther. Maybe y'all just know you're extremely interested into each other and you'd like to spend more time together. Maybe go on a vacation together. Just can't do it right now because there's a person and you are a good person and you aren't going to be the reason why somebody else cries. You're not going to be the other woman and cause somebody else stress and heartache and pain. And this person isn't going to be that guy who's going to cheat on their partner. They just know that maybe that cycle with them's ending. Not so much that they're ending the cycle because of you. Maybe it's just ran its course. Everybody's temporary. 99% of the people you meet are temporary. They're only here for a short time. I mean, maybe some of them longer, but they're only temporary. Nobody stays forever, it doesn't seem like. And if you're lucky enough to find your one, your soulmate, or a soulmate, and soulmates don't always last forever either. A lot of them don't. But if you find your twin flame, and you actually can come into union, and it be like a forever type of thing, then you're like that 1% that gets a forever person. other than that, then that's like 1%. You know what I'm saying? It's hardly anybody. I don't know. Everybody is so overly attached to having a person. Just detach. Just let them go. Thank you for being here for this time in my life. I'll see you when I see you. And if not, it was good. It was good to know you. You know, let it go. That's when it gets messy. Is when people try to hang on to everything. They don't want things to end. All good things must come to an end, though. Isn't that the way it goes? I don't know. I just know it's a lot easier just to let go and go on with your business. But here's the thing. People don't want to heal. People don't want to be alone. Oh no, I gotta have a backup in case this one falls through. I don't think that's how your person is. I think this person's like, well, you know, I do want to spend some time with you. I would love to go travel with you. Let's go do things together. Right after I wrap up this situation over here. I don't know when it's exactly going to be done. We are kind of growing away from each other, but, you know, I'm still kind of in it. You know, I don't think there's any maliciousness here. And it's actually relieving. Because it's always people lying, cheating, stealing, deceiving, karmic debt, baby mamas, and players with 7 kids. I mean, man, when do these people work? Are they not exhausted just living? I promise you, I don't work a regular 9 to 5, period. And I wouldn't. I can't go back to it. There's no way. Nobody's going to tell me when I got to be somewhere. I can't do it. I do. I live what feels good to me. I wake up when I want to. I go to bed when I want to. I do what feels in line with my body, with my energy. I eat what I want. I don't eat what I want. I go where I want. I leave when I want. Whatever I want. That's how I just eat. With whatever feels good to me. However I want to do it. And I make my money in a way that feels right to me. I help people. And I love it. And I think everybody should try to live this way. But I understand it's scary. Because, you know, I don't really know anymore. I'm sure I did when I was living that life, but I can't anymore. Like, I'm exhausted watching people I know. Like, I'm like, you wake up so early to go to a place that you do not like, to do stuff that you don't want to do, to make barely enough money to live, to buy stuff, to impress people you don't like. Why? They're so tired. They're exhausted and stressed and frazzled. No, thank you. It all seems like a big no fucking thanks for me. Not doing it. Couldn't make me. I can't remember the last. I tried to have a real job about 2 years, about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. It only lasted about 4 or 5 months. And I didn't apply for this job. They found me on Indeed. And I didn't even know what the place was. The name of it's, I don't know if I can say it online. Anyway, it had animal names, but it was like a coffee shop. So it made no sense for it to have that name. And when they told me I was like, I don't even know what that is. I had to Google it. And I was like, oh, okay, it's a coffee shop. I went there and they were like, oh, you applied for the management. No, that's one thing I didn't do. I promise you. I didn't even want a job. So I don't even know why they called me. But they called me, so I thought it was a sign to at least entertain it. And then they were like, management. And I was like, I know for a fact I didn't apply for this job. And I would never. I just got done. I ran hotels. I was in hospitality management, right? I'm good. I don't want to be responsible. I don't want to do that. I just want to come here and make stuff and leave. Anyway, well, they were offering me a pretty nice salary to where I was like, yep, I guess I'll do that then. And so I did for a little while. And then I realized really quick why that is not something I enjoy doing. So I didn't do that very long, only about 4 or 5 months. And I was like, I'm going to leave. I don't care how nice this salary is. This is awful here. And I don't care if we're only open till 6 every day and we're closed on Sundays and we're locally owned. And it seemed like the ideal dream job. And I was like, this is definitely not going to work for me. I'm just going to go back to the house and just, I don't know, do stuff and get paid. Yeah. And you know what? For somehow it works that way. Like, I can just say, literally at that job, I've read tarot cards, like, forever. Like, it was... talking about me. Let's not talk about me. Let's talk about you guys. What do you guys got going on? We'll come back to that another time. Anywho. Alright, so, cycle with somebody else. The cycle's got to end. We got to be grateful for stuff. We're learning new things. I think you're just on this wonderful, like, explorer type mindset. You're exploring life. You're exploring your spirituality. You're exploring your passions, your desires. You're exploring what works for you, what doesn't. You're a professional at something. You're talented. You're a professional at something. Maybe you're tied to the corporate world. Maybe it's hard for you to step out of it. Like I said, I'm sure I knew then when I was like in hotel management, it just got to where I couldn't do it anymore. I was so uncomfortable being there that I was like, I don't even care what happens after this. I'm just quitting. And I put in my 2 weeks notice. But I'm sure before that, I was scared. Like, I gotta have a job. I gotta make sure I can pay my bills. I literally just was like, I'm done. I put in a 2 weeks notice, and then I cried for like 2 days, and I was like, I'm not gonna do this. This is awful. And I left. And I tried for a couple months, 4 months, and I'm just gonna do it. And I seriously just do what I want, which I know sounds absolutely insane. And, you know, like, I write, and I'm published, and I do other things. I do readings, I help people, I volunteer a lot, and everything gets taken care of. I don't know, it just does. I just know that it's going to. It always is, it always has been. Why would it stop being okay? It's not. Anyway, you got an apology coming. Somebody's feeling guilty, they want to confess, they want some forgiveness. Is this person a professional apologizer? Apologizer, is that even a word? I don't know. It is now. Apologizer. What else do we got? Whoop. Somebody is angry. They're offended. There's madness. There's unpleasantness. They're probably pissed they gotta apologize. 74, 71, and the number 1. Those could be relevant. 717 could be significant to somebody. They're mad they gotta apologize. Sounds about right? I don't really care for these cards. Okay, commitment, binding, obstructed, contracted. Somebody is in a relationship. There's something holding somebody back. Maybe they're mad about that. This person is pissed. They're upset. They are just, it's unpleasant. They don't want to do it anymore. They don't. They want to apologize because they want to walk away from. It might be a profession that's holding this person back from you. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a person. It doesn't have to be a love triangle. Like, this may be a job, because I really feel like this is something that's it's a job, because that fell out on cycles. That's what's holding this person back from you. A profession. Their job is keeping them from you. Either they got to be at a certain place, or they got to travel around, or something like that. Or they're on the road a lot, and they're angry about it, and they don't want to be in it anymore. They're tired of this commitment. Maybe they got contracts and stuff. Okay, well, I don't know. They've been praying about it. They've been learning, finding the everyday magic. We got libation, it's donation, prayer, religion. So maybe they've turned religion. Maybe not just spirituality, but religion. And they're diving deeper into things, building faith, seeing the little, seeing the little miracles in every day, how they can manifest. I mean, Neville Goddard, he preached the Bible, but the way that he preaches it is not like any preacher I've ever heard. And trust me, I guess I live here now. I'm back in the Bible Belt. I'm from the Bible Belt, and trust me, Neville Goddard don't talk how any preacher I've ever heard speak. Thank goodness, he was the one who got me to understand the Bible. I mean, literally, there are more churches and banks where I live than anything. Like, there's so many churches and banks here. Like, within a 5-mile radius of my house, I can tell you there's 10 banks. I know for a fact there is. Yeah. And probably 4 churches. Yeah. And I live in a small country town. Anywho. So this person, there's donations, there's religion, there's prayer. They're talking to God about why they're angry. They're angry they don't want to be at this job that they don't like. It's keeping them from you. Okay? It's a job that's keeping this person from you. It is not another person. It's a commitment. It's a contract that they have with a job. So this is for you or it's not for you. This is definitely what the third party is. It is not their baby mama. It's not anybody else. It's not a karmic partner. It's not that. It's a job that they probably once used to love because they were professional at it. So they've put a lot of time, effort, and learning into being very, very good at it. They've dedicated their life to this job. They've had a spiritual awakening. They met you. Is that what happened? They met you, and they're like, oh, there's all this magic in the world. I'm learning all kinds of stuff, whether it be about religion, spirituality, whatever. They're unlearning things that they've learned. They're learning about gratitude and manifestation, and they're mad because they see you living your life the way you live it, right? And they want to be with you, and they're apologizing, and they are praying. And I see, look, we got the savings button. This is, or a card. This is preservation, collection, and meanness. I don't think anybody's being mean here, but it says collection and preservation. I think they may be collecting donations. They could. Or I think they might be. Or they're going to start living on their savings. They're about to say, death at the bottom of the deck, change. Change is coming. Inevitable change. And we're supposed to give it time. Could be divine timing. It's not a no, so it's a yes. That's exactly what that means. A lot of times in readings, I do deal with a lot of relationship stuff, and then people are like, you know, because I'm always like, if it's not a no, then it, you know, if it's not a yes, then it's a no. If they don't say yes, 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 loud, clearly, where you can hear it, then it's a fucking no, right? If they leave you any gray area or any place to doubt, there's any confusion where you're pondering anything, then it's a fucking no. This is definitely not a no. So it's a yes. Here they come. You just got to give it time. They're just working out the details. Oh, somebody's just working out the details. I love it. They want to come see you. What else do they need to know? So you guys, they're going to cash in their 401k. They're doing all that stuff. They got some money in the bank. They're going to quit this job and y'all are going to go on your vacation. How's that sound? Tell me more. What else does collective need to know? I like this reading. It's happy. It's not deceptive. There's no, ugh. All their goals have been turned upside down. What they thought they wanted is not what they want anymore. They were trying to, you know, the 401k, the Roth, whatever it is, IRA. I don't know what any of that is. I don't do that anymore. When I say I do have savings, but we're not talking about me. We're talking about this. All the goals that they set out, the stuff. They were all practical, you know, early tween, you know, when you're in your late teens and your early 20s and you decide all these major life choices, like this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. I'm going to be a cook. I'm going to be a CPA. I'm going to go to school for advertising and marketing, before you even know anything about the world or how it works or any kind of truth at all. We make these huge choices and, you know, set these goals. I want to have a white picket fence. I'm going to have a $250,000 home. I'm going to have minivan. I don't know what people want out there. I just want a hammock. I got one. I'm okay. Anywho, what they thought they want is not what they want anymore. They don't see the world the same. They see the magic. They're learning. They're learning to feel their way through life now. Instead of repressing it and going to work about it, they're learning to feel their way through life. They're learning that feeling and imagination is the way to create reality. Maybe you've taught them something about reality creation. I love this. Yeah, marionette, they're nobody's puppet anymore. You're nobody's puppet no more. You have changed this person completely, or this person is you. I think you changed them though. You're walking away from everything the way you used to do it. You're nobody's puppet. Nobody gets to tell you when to go to work, what you're gonna be doing. You're responsible for your own happiness. You've taken accountability for everything in your life. You've stepped out on your own and you're making money in your own way, doing things. This person's gonna, they're gonna live on their savings. They're taking a huge leap. And I bet they're really happy. This energy feels so good. They don't want to be a part of the matrix anymore. You've encouraged them. You've helped somebody wake up. Congratulations. All of you. Hello, collective. You're out here doing the work. You're doing the work. You little light workers and healers. You little inspirations. You guys are amazing. I'm grateful. Like I said, I am grateful to be here to do readings for you. And it's always an honor. Yep. I give the love back tenfold. You guys make me so happy. You guys give me readings like this. Not, you know, granted, we do have karmic baby mama, baby daddy situations, but this right here, this is a story of somebody you met who you help open their eyes and help them see things differently. There was a third party, and it was their job that they probably loved at one point in time. They were a professional, and they decided to walk away. They've taken a leap of faith. They're not going to be anybody's puppet. They want to get back to the beginning. They want to know about the origins. They want to get back to creativity. They want to get back to co-creating, or get back. Either way you want to say it, it works both ways, if you know, right? They don't want the illnesses that the world has. They don't want to be drugged down and polluted and plagued by stress and just work to die, work to pay bills to die. They're not doing it no more because you showed them a different way. Collective, You amazing, amazing people. I adore you guys. Thank you so much for these readings. This is what I like to see. Anything else out of here for collective? Whoop. Family. They're getting back to the basics, to the origin, to the beginning, to the basics. They're getting back to family, to building a bond, to creating that home. And I mean a home, not the house that they built with the money from their profession. I mean a home, the energy and the love that fills it. They're still going to go through some conflicts because they're cutting away all the strings, all the attachments of the world. People are like, what are you doing? Have you lost your mind? Their parents are like, you can't do that. And they're like, yeah, I can. The boss is like, what are you? We need you. And if you die tomorrow, they'll replace you the next day. They don't need you. They can find another one. They can. And they're coming across some luck. Life is changing. Those everyday miracles, that everyday magic. That magic. They're seeing it. It's lifting their spirits. It's changing the way they move in the world. It's changing the way they see things. They're starting to manifest. They're seeing it more and more. The faith is growing. The faith is growing. They're realizing the power that they carry. The power. How that energy flows, getting your chakras aligned and letting how everything is energy. And yeah. Collective, you're changing the world. I'm so proud of you. Whatever you're, oh, are you coaching them? You're coaching them. Are you life coaches? Are you healers? You're being obedient. You're being obedient to Most High. You're sharing your knowledge and your advice. You're helping people. I love it. Ooh, this person wants to marry you. You've changed their whole life. You've changed their whole life. There are people that are protesting this. Don't get it messed up. Somebody knows this person's already thinking about marriage with you. Some people are protesting it. They're like, no, 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 what are you doing? You can't marry a collective. They're fucking nuts. You see the things they talk about. Do you see how happy they are, though? They be having sweet dreams all night. And your person has sweet dreams all night. There's sweet love. There's a beautiful, beautiful dependency here. Not codependency. You guys are building this life together. You're co-creating. You're co-creating together and co-creating with the creator. It's a lot of co-creating. But you're building this beautiful, beautiful life. And it's going to be amazing. It is already amazing, isn't it? It's amazing not to be attached to all those things that are so toxic, so draining. Harvesting your energy. Just taking from you. Like I told you, I'm exhausted just watching people I know. My neighbors, they go to work and stuff every day. They come home, they're so tired. They're not, they're hollering. They don't have much time for their kids. They holler at their kids and stuff like that. Like, I'm here all day long. I hang out with my kids all day. I give my youngest son, my other one's 18. He doesn't want 8 hugs a day, but at least 8 hugs a day. I know that's the thing. I read it, science, like it helps them grow and develop and helps them like all emotionally at least 8 times. Just in case you needed to know. Magic. Right, magic. And we're not talking about doing rituals and stuff like that. I'm talking about the natural magic that is here. The everyday magic. The miracles that are here. The way things shift and move and come into alignment just to make life easier and better as we raise our frequency higher to the frequency of love. As we do things that feel right instead of what we're told we're supposed to do by people who just want to get rich by us working for them or something. Anywho, I don't know. Anywho, back to you, Scott. Anything else for these guys? Anything else? Be careful. We gotta have something. People are thinking, this is robbery. I think it also says unfairness. I think people think it's not fair. Like, how do you just get to step out? How do you just get to leave the rat race or whatever it is over there? How do you get to step into like the whole 5th dimension and live in the, leave the 3rd dimension, just be in your own little bubble of life? And I don't know. They don't understand that they can. They just have to take that leap. Anybody can do it. You just got to do the work. The healing, the growing, the evolving, the elevating, the caring, the seeing the simple truths. That is what it really is about. Like, things really are super simple. It is what it is. It is. You don't have to take it personal. It's nothing personal. People just do things. It's all cause and effect and whatever. Alright. Page of Swords. People are watching you. They're watching your person, the way you move, this new behavior, what you guys are doing. They're watching you guys work as a team. Like, this teamwork makes the dream work type situation. You guys are gaining knowledge. You're learning, you're studying maybe metaphysical stuff, occult stuff, whatever you want to do. Quantum physics. However you get to wherever you're going, we're all coming to the same, we're all going to the same spot. It doesn't matter what road you take. It's metaphysical, quantum physics, I don't know. You guys are gaining a lot of knowledge. You're learning about the universal laws. You're diving deep in this, and you have your partner with you. Oh, and it's beautiful. 10 of Cups. What about that, though? Happy wife, happy life. Whatever your version of the white picket fence is. That's what you guys got going on. Like rainbows and cupcakes. I don't see any cupcakes, but it definitely has a rainbow on there. Looks beautiful. King of Wands. This person is extremely passionate about you. It could be king or queen, whatever. Get in where you fit in, you know. Energy's energy. It's not. It didn't have to do with your sex organs. It's just masculine and feminine energy. But somebody adores you. They're extremely passionate about you. They're passionate about what you're doing. They love how creative and just how passionate you are, and they're so attracted to you. You're so intelligent. You're so smart. This person is. They just want to do whatever for you to make you be able to create and just be in your divine energy, because they want to be in it too. It's beautiful. You make them so happy. There's going to be big changes this summer for you and this partnership. Like you said, I don't know if it's there yet, but this person's leaving this job. They want to be devoted to you and what you do, how you live. Like, I don't know, it's like you're a whole religion for this person now. And that sounds weird, but I feel like it is. Like, this person just, they're fascinated by you. And I don't mean it like in a weird way. It's just, they're fascinated by you. Because what you say is truth. Like, you really do manifest. Like, you are a master manifestor, whoever I'm talking to. You create. And you have this energy and aura about you that is just, it's so rare. And it's so much of love, and it's beautiful. And they just want to stay in it. They just want to bask in it. Just soak it up like they're in the sun. You may be a fire sign. There is fire energy out here. You don't have to be. What else does collective need to know? What else does collective need to know? Yeah, complete change. You know, maybe you are putting your old you to death. Maybe this person is putting them to death, but it's a death and a rebirth. With every ending becomes a beginning, and this is something that they want. They want this. They're chasing this ending. That's beautiful. So they can plan, look ahead, so they can see their ships coming in. They've made a decision, and the decision is you. You are the world, and they want to hold you in their hand. They want to create with you. I love this for you guys. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah. Judgment. Yeah. This person, they did choose their career over you, or their career had to come because they had to. You know what I'm saying? They have to work and stuff, and you're all light and love, and you can understand it. You know what I'm saying? So you get it. But they're coming. This means they're coming back. They're coming back. There's judgment here. They have had their awakening. They've had their awakening. Their third eye's popping because of you. You help crack that open, and they see things from a much different perspective. They have zoomed out and see the world and the way this experience is so differently because of you. They're so grateful, and they're coming back because they want to give you this beautiful life. They want to create it. They don't want to go make it at their job, whatever they're professional at. They don't want to do that. They want to make it and create it with you. Yeah, they are resting on the truth. The big truth sword right there. They want to move forward, rest and respite. They want to recover from the way the world has beat them up and broken them down, have tore them down, stripped them of beliefs, hope. you know how the world is. You're not that far removed from it. We can still see it. I mean, we're not in it. I really don't believe you're of the world. You're not in it though. You're not. You don't participate in their activities at all. And you can understand this person needs to recover and recuperate from, however many decades they've been doing that. You stopped doing it a while ago, so you're okay. They see you. You're so inspirational to them, and they want to move forward, and they want to move like you. They want to move in the light that you move in. Yeah, the Hanged Man. You've changed their perspective. They have become enlightened. You are really out here changing lives. I mean, I don't know if you woke up, I'm not seeing anything that says this is a twin flame or this is a soul connection. This is somebody who is a partner. You guys have a really strong bond, and I think you guys are fully, I don't think it has anything to do with being attached, and I think you know that people, I don't want to say people serve purposes, but they do. They walk with you for a while. They help you grow. They help you, they're catalysts. They help you grow, heal, evolve. For whatever reason, they're there. They're comforting. They're your friend. A purpose is a purpose, regardless. And I think you guys are just got a really unique bond together. I can't say you're going to be in love forever. I'm not seeing that. But I'm not seeing that you guys aren't going to have this great connection. You're not going to grow and evolve with each other. Help each other heal. This is a different kind of union what I'm seeing here. There is passion, and there is that fire and that physicality to it, but it's not all that. There's so much more to it. Like that's a side note in this relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a side note. It's an intellectual connection. It's a spiritual connection. Yes, the physicality is there, but that is so small. Well, you know what, Emperor? You cultivated your Emperor. You enlightened him. You brought him to the light. You woke him up. And he wants to be nothing but his best version of himself for you. This is a beautiful story. Like, it's not like, I don't know who my collective is, but you guys are great. Like, it's not, the separation and the karmics, and they had to go learn karmic lessons and pay karmic debts and this and that, blah, blah, blah. Y'all are separated for a little bit because of a job. Okay, cool. No heartbreak. No picking nobody else over you. No picking some pick-me's over you. When you're the whole prize, always the prize. You're the one, the only one. You were the one to them. They saw you and they started waking up. When they saw you, they started waking up and knew you were the one. Separation because they had to finish out living their regular life, until they could get away. And they're coming. And they want to be the best version of themselves. Provide, protect, take care of you. This is amazing. Ace of Pentacles, yes. Material wealth. Just overall, everything just going really, really fucking good. That's good stuff. And the Ten of Pentacles. You got the Temperance here. Angelic presences, angelic protection, being divinely guided, balance, peace of mind, harmony. Like all the good things, man. Like, this is laying in the hammock. On like the perfect spring day or the perfect fall day when it's like a good 67 degrees outside, just a little crisp, and yeah, that's what you got. How about that? What else do I need to tell collective? Other than they're amazing and they're making amazing things happen in this world. This person is coming towards you with a cup of love. They have their cup of love coming towards you. They have emotions, intimacy. They're bringing a new love offer, a good love offer. Because you see that cup? That one cup? He's like a giant because this is the cup that he's actually carrying. He's bringing peace with the dove, wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, everything, like a place, somebody who's vulnerable and offers you a safe place to express yourself and listens to hear you, not to respond. Like all the good things. How about that? I like these stories. We can make this a timeline. Is it timeline? Lifetime? I don't know. I don't watch television. Like a Hallmark, Disney, something like that. One of those really, really PG. I really wouldn't be that PG, but it would be like super PG until it wasn't. And then it'd be like Skinamax over in here because they got a lot of passion for you. King of Cups. Emotionally mature, emotionally available, emotionally intelligent. Someone who creates that safe place for you. So we got the Emperor. We got a bunch of kings in here. King of Cups, King of Wands. Passion and love, passion and love. And the King of Pentacles. So, stability, financial stability. Stability on the physical plane. This person wants to be all the good things for you. And he's coming, and they're coming quick. With the Ten of Cups. If this ain't a divine union, I don't know. No, it doesn't have to be. But it's definitely one of great importance and great value. You've changed this person's life completely. You've given them a different way to live life. They see the world through a completely different lens because of you, collective. And they want to give you everything for it. And I love that for you. And we got the Wheel of Fortune right here in my lap. What about that? The karmic wheel is turning in your favor. That life you guys led back there in the Matrix. That workaday life. 9-to-5 life, never having enough life, always stressing about life, it's gone. You get to live how you want. You make the rules. You create the reality. and you show people how to do it just by doing it. You guys are amazing. I want to leave that there because I feel super happy on the inside. It's an honor and a pleasure, collective. Do the things with a button below, please. If you like my vibe, comment, share, subscribe, all that jazz, whatever. Let other people get to hear these feel good messages, because, man, you're out here changing the world just by being you. That's pretty fucking dope. I'm glad I got to do this for you. Until next time, guys, stay blessed.